Welcome back, guys, to the G2A.com December North American Cup. We do have new cup now. It's the pick of MouseSpaz. It's iBUYPOWER's match point, so they could run away with it here. We'll have to see how things develop, who wins the knife and whatnot. But any thoughts on this one, James?
Nuke, difficult one.
It is, yeah.
I think MouseSpaz have the potential to do well on this, at least hold their own. I think I might even slightly favour them on this map. But
Really?
like I just have some kind of weird feeling, but I couldn't explain why I favour them on this map. But I wouldn't say it's like I favour them like a lot more than iBUYPOWER. I think they might have a tiny edge just from how well they've been playing together today. But you know, aside from that, I think they can at least hold their own against iBUYPOWER here. But again, it depends on if they go T first, how many rounds do they get?
Yeah.
Do they get enough rounds to allow them to actually give a proper contestation when they get to the CT side? So because it's Nuke, there are a lot of variables. Is what I'm looking for. How do you feel about it?
I think iBUYPOWER will probably take this.
Yeah, you confident?
Just because I feel like they've got. I just always like them. I just always have seen them as a strong Nuke team. I feel like Swag is amazing on the door. I feel like Skadoodle is a bit of a beast. I feel like if he doesn't get carried away outside, then of course he's very, very dangerous with the AWP. Even if he gets shut down by smokes and stuff, he's still like really dangerous because he's able to just use it as a shotgun, basically.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I just like iBUYPOWER for this map. But like you said, with MouseSpaz, obviously they're really good. The thing is with me for MouseSpaz, I'm just kind of like starting to realize the capabilities of some of the players and the roles that they have. I'm very familiar with the roles and how iBUYPOWER plays. So that's why I'm kind of leaning towards saying, okay, well, I'm familiar with iBUYPOWER. I kind of have a good picture in my mind how they're going to play the map. MouseSpaz, I'm still like piecing it together with their team, how they like to play this map and who does what and who's best at what, who's got the which gimmick, you know. So it's interesting.
For the subscribers in the chat, we will close the raffle for the knife at the end of the knife round. You know, since it's a raffle for a knife round, so you can still enter it. Maybe a minute.
So arbitrary.
It may be a minute or two before we get into the actual knife round. So definitely, if you haven't raised your FACEIT horse, then do it soon. So again, MouseSpaz have won all but one knife round.
You're dying.
Excuse me. Hey man, I'm spamming the pump, guys. I've pumped it like 6 times, but what can I say? It's fallen off the table as well, so now I can't reach it. It's a terrible situation there.
Well, it's probably good because should you really be like really going for it like constantly?
I don't think so, no. But I mean, what
like,
choice do I have?
I don't know, man.
So
well,
it is what 5 PM CDT right now, and it's it's 11 here in London, so it's midnight.
Isn't this potentially the last cast of the year for FACEIT TV? I think it is, right?
Do we have any more SLTV days?
Not this month. This might be the last map from FACEIT TV for this year.
Yeah. Are you feeling emotional?
No, not really.
No.
I'm feeling good. Feeling good.
Nice little break. Go home. You can play your Wings of V or whatever it's called. Yeah,
finish Wings of V, but also more importantly, make loads of videos for YouTube.
You have a long list of videos to make.
I've got like 18 lists.
We are ideas men.
Yep.
He's an ideas man. I'm an ideas man.
We
are ideas men.
All ideas, no execution.
Don't know what to say about that.
That's why you need a team behind you. You can have a guy who's like the idea man, the visionary, but he's a visionary because he actually can't perform any of the ideas that he has. That's how it works, James.
He
operates outside of the scale of his own capabilities. So that's how
we have a team behind us.
Do we though?
Of course we do. You're disrespecting the team.
Who's the team?
What do you mean, who's the team?
I don't know.
Should I pass you a shovel just so you can just bury yourself?
Is it the grenade? We've yet to name the grenade. It's part of the family now.
You're gonna go there again with the grenade.
Wow.
You want to call it Hitler, don't you?
No, I don't want
to call it Hitler.
I just said if you let the internet decide, that's probably what's going to happen, because that's just how things go usually.
Are we going to name the butterfly comb? Have you noticed that since this arrived in the studio, all of a sudden we have people posting all kinds of combs on Reddit? Where's the credit, man?
The thing is that James plays with this constantly off camera, and sometimes he just like drops it. Sometimes he like always says somebody's casting, he's always like holding on to something and like shaking it. So sometimes he's like have the grenade, and then you just hear like a thunk because he just drops the grenade.
Yeah, if you hear this ding ding dinging while we're casting, it's because I'm just sitting here doing this. like a boss. Like a boss. But hey, yeah, there's no credit, man. There's no credit. Just all these little combs have come out since we started whipping this around, but there's just no credit, man.
You're going to grow your hair so you can,
no.
you can comb the hair? No?
No, I don't like growing my hair. This, for me, is like carpet. I wanted to get it shaved, but I was playing FACEIT pugs until 5 o'clock in the morning, so it didn't really work out for me. Woke up at 12.
Good job. Good job. How did that go? How did the FACEIT pugs go? Were you solo queuing, or what were you doing?
I was playing with one of my friends, and then we had 3 randoms with us. It was alright. I was playing today. I was almost late to the studio because I was playing more FACEIT pugs. We went into overtime and on Inferno, so we got the negevs out, and we lost. All
right, we're in the knife round. Let's re-emerge
immerse ourselves.
Immerse ourselves.
But wait, we have to wait until after because the raffle is still going on until the end of the knife round.
All right. By the way, this is actually really important here. This is really important here. MouseSpaz won every knife round today apart from one. iBUYPOWER need to win this one. Then we'll just close this out right now. And honestly, I'm actually really looking forward to seeing iBUYPOWER's new CT with their on nuke with Hiko. I'm really curious about that. So already it's going pretty badly for them though. If you're gonna actually focus on training any knife round, get your nuke knife round down. Look at the Christmas lights. Okay, I don't understand this.
Terrorists win.
I feel like Valve have been like insanely lazy because like on some of the maps there's like a few like LEDs attached to things that are festively colored, and then you'll see oh that's really pretty, that's nice, but that's it. That's all you get. Those are probably the only lights on the entire map.
We got a roll for the winner of the knife.
Oh wait,
was it when?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, they put more effort in this one.
I hate Christmas.
On cash, there's just like one string of lights. That's it. In the entire map. It's so frustrating.
Who wins?
What? Throw the fridge.
Throw the fridge.
Throw the fridge.
He's a subscriber, but he's not following. I mean, who is this guy? How does that even work? How do you subscribe and don't follow the channel? Throw the fridge. I'm not giving you the knife until you follow the channel. You are what we call in the UK a plonker. Anyway, we are into the pistol round here. 4 armored CTs, hazed with a defuse kit. Always good to have a defuse kit on this map and other maps as well, but especially this one because you're most likely to die in a place where the CTs can still pick up the kit and rotate quickly to a bomb site. Now, let's see where these terrorists are going. It seems they have breached the A site, and there isn't much of a defense here from MouseSpaz. We've got Tarik going down, Peter going down as well. Things looking bad for the MouseSpaz team. They've got 2 fast frags coming in, 3 versus 2 all of a sudden. FNS getting another frag. Doesn't know that there's a second person in the hut. Is reloading. Can he get his gun out in time? Yes, he can. It's 2 versus 1 all of a sudden. AZK, full life, going to be in the hut. Versus 1 and 10 HP. Just 1 tag each.
Oh, damn!
Wow, that is a prison pose right there. And he has fallen. 2 MouseSpaz players remaining. Managed to bring that back.
And you've been watching too much Oz.
Yeah.
You've been watching too much Oz. Is awesome.
Adabisi time.
Adabisi time in the kitchen. I guess not many people have watched Oz because it's quite a lot of show, but
Let's
it's
just
amazing.
not elaborate on it.
You know, I actually introduced it to Niels. He watched everything in like a week.
I respect that.
It's good.
Where's our overlay?
There we go. Just like that. Hayes able to pick up a frag into hut as DaZeD was peering through the window, longingly trying to see what he can see, but so far they're running into the grinder, the M4 of Hayes, but honestly the Tech 9 feels like just, as he said, but like slower. Just a little bit slower fire rate. If you just mash it, if you just put like you know with the Julies in 1.6, if you bound fire to the mouse wheel, you could like fire it faster than any weapon in the game. It was amazing.
Yes, I do remember that actually.
If you do that with Tech 9, it's essentially the new CZ.
I spent a lot of time on Scout's knives in 1.6. Oh, and that's the M4 lost for the T side as Skadoodle gets scouted.
Ooh, just gets the bomb down in time. That's a really nice result there for Hiko, for iBUYPOWER. They're going to be able to actually, let's have a look here. Yeah, they can actually buy if they want to. And it's going to be a nice buy at that as well. And actually, MouseSpaz themselves don't really have much cash, and they're going to have to go for some drops here, a scout on pieces. So iBUYPOWER are going to have actually a nice firepower advantage, and they have a grenade advantage as well.
Firepower.
iBUYPOWER are definitely in a great spot here. If they're able to actually break MouseSpaz here, force them to eco, things could actually start really getting nasty, and that's going to be very interesting. So how are they going to approach this? We do have AZK going outside. That's looking like he's going to line up a smoke.
Like wall smokes indeed.
2 wall smokes for main and garage there. And Swag up on top. Who is... Do we have someone like CT boosted up outside? Who is... Oh no, okay. Okay, that was just kind of weird with hazed there. But they're going to make their way outside with those smokes. FNS. Up on the stairs to find Skadoodle.
That little wiggle there.
Back. That's a good spam.
Did they execute the wall smokes outside? Because Mac looks pretty open to me.
I believe they did. We saw AZK throw a smoke at least, and he doesn't have a smoke, so he definitely threw it. It's definitely been thrown. Cutler going to pick off DaZeD, who was just peeking in by himself. There's no trade frag set up or anything, and they're still trying to make their way outside. So far, MouseSpaz are doing a good job, and iBUYPOWER needs to come together on something right now. They're not really finding any position here. Bit of dilly-dallying outside. So AZK does get flashed out there, trying to take the pick, but look at this. In the meanwhile, FNS is going to come up and actually punish AZK, but the trade is there. Still, though, 2-player advantage for MouseSpaz.
It's a big hole in the squeaky door for Hiko to look through. He has got the bomb. Maybe going to try and go for a sneaky plant towards B. He's going to run distraction while his teammate Swag is in main. Going to look for a potential rotating CT, but with 10 seconds left, Hiko's going to get shot on top of the head. Swag 13 HP outside, just going to try and save in a unexpected position now, as that is all he can really muster. So, that is a very clean hold there by MouseSpaz, only losing 1 player. Look at the money now starting to grow a little bit. Again, we saw Mag 7s in play quite a lot on Nuke earlier in the semi-final. And we're seeing it again. Expect Tarik to be going toward that beloved squeaky door. Not sure if he's going to go. Yeah, he's going to go up by ladder. Very nice work there. Getting the incendiary in just to stop any potential eco rushes from the CTs. That one AK is going to do great work. Swag has identified a position of another player outside as well. Let's see what he can do with it. He's just going to hold him hostage there in that corner. FNS going to take down Skadoodle, but PTR in trouble here. He only has a scout though, and I say only because if he falls, that's all iBUYPOWER will get if they can even reach it. Swag still holding the angle. They're really looking for... Oh, PTR going to get taken out. 3 versus 4 now. PTR still with 22 HP, but all he needs is 1 to cause some mayhem with that scout. And he can just play the bait role now, which looks like that's what he's doing, as his teammates can cover him should the T's try and push his position. Finesse going to get a timely pick on Swag there, and the numbers running low for iBUYPOWER now. Only Hiko remaining, trying to get a BT50 frag. Won't be the case. Hayes going down, but another solid hold there for MouseSpaz.
Yeah, and iBUYPOWER not being able to break MouseSpaz in that round where they were very fragile. Instead, they had pretty much a clean sweep. We see that they have an amazing situation on the money. And now iBUYPOWER, they're going to be fighting against a MouseSpaz that even if iBUYPOWER take rounds, they're not going to get the free ones. They're not going to get the ecos, which is where the pressure really starts to mount, as MouseSpaz would then have to like make do with very little. So MouseSpaz in an ideal situation here. And we still see the mag on Tarik. We already discussed in the past match how amazing the mag can be on this map, and how you can actually just constantly run it if you're ever having any kind of economic concern. And iBUYPOWER trying to slowly work their way in, try to get some damage and wait out the pre-nades. And that's really a big story here. Cutler flashed into radio and does pick off one and falls back, just barely going to survive in time and escape the grenade. So that's a really nice play from Cutler, and MouseSpaz going to have an advantage. And eventually now, when all those grenades are running out, iBUYPOWER are going to be a man down. So, ooh, damn, he does get it. Peter with a double on the AWP, and now it's Hiko and Skadoodle remaining. Hiko able to dispatch Tarik there, and who does push into lobby, looking for some answers. Where are these Ts? Well, at least they know where Hiko is now. And Finesse is very wary of this player. Does manage to catch him off guard, however. Skadoodle going to go down. Peter, that's a key double there.
Rumor has it, Peter is banned from 32 states in America for having disgusting AWP plays.
I was wondering where you were going to go with that.
5-0 MouseSpaz. Finally, they take a nice lead in one of the matches in this final. Obviously, as we previously mentioned, they haven't done well at the start of these games in this final, but that is a solid 5-0, an important 5-0 here. I think they last played, well, maybe not last, but they recently, semi-recently played iBUYPOWER on Nuke, which would have got them a spot in the LAN finals, if I remember correctly, for our previous league. And iBUYPOWER eventually proved victorious. It was a shame because I was really hoping that they would have made it to the LAN. No offense to iBUYPOWER, of course.
So tight hold to the upper side here. They have two players around the ramp area still. So right now they're happy, they're very content to give up outside. However, they have to be careful not to give up long for free, and they do have a player here to deal with this. There's Hazed, he does get taken down immediately. This is a nice spot for iBUYPOWER now. FNS, look at this crossfire, very nasty stuff here. MouseSpaz setting up a good defense on the ramp, and Tarik is even coming from the back, still running the mag, by the way. He is basically a money-making machine for them right now. And just find the frag onto Cutler on the lower side. And the bomb goes down. What about this retake here? FNS gonna find Skadoodle, who was caught in a nasty spot, but he is gonna give his teammates the information where the remaining two teams are. He saw both of them. AZK, great shot onto Peter. FNS does go for this retake down long. There's two players playing cat and mouse with him right now. There goes the peak. FNS down to just 5, and that bomb is way far too gone at this point, and he's going to get taken out. AZK might even keep his weapon alive, and there it is. iBUYPOWER take a pretty good round there, and a lot of it was down to the fact that MouseSpaz gave up outside, had no defense, or at least their defense was removed immediately on Secret.
I quite like watching the way Swag frags. If you compare Swag and Hiko is like a master of the spray downs, but Swag is very cool, calm, and collected, never loses his nerve, and is very confident in his own aim, and just taps 2-3 bullet sprays, but it's really excellent to watch. Just a small note I wanted to say there, as we saw the kills come in on the previous round. But MouseSpaz still able to muster a buy here. We've got Peter with the AWP once again. Nade going in the right direction, but oh wow, Swag sent down to 53 HP. And he's got to be careful because he does have the bomb, as you can see. I think he's going to drop it there, just in case he gets taken out up there. It would be very awkward indeed for the terrorist side. Peter just hunting for the dome. Misses him, going to get out there at 42 HP. Needs to be careful. He is very nadeable now. FNS going to be in an aggressive position to hold Secret down. Trade fag coming in from Skadoodle. That's going to open up the map for the terrorist players. Cutler holding a very nice angle. Going to be forced to retreat down to the site where Skadoodle will be found. That's the bomb down as well.
It's not really working out super well for them, but it's a great idea. That split's really deadly if they get that fast entry onto ramp. Right now,
this is an awkward position for iBUYPOWER.
Yeah, look at that bomb. It's taunting Swag right now. He wants it so badly, but he's got all these players to take down, and this is the man we were bigging up just there. Look, that's a quick 2 frags there from Swag. He's going to give Hiko a good chance to do this. Do you have Peter and Tarik there? Peter going to swap out for the M4, and Hiko is going to reclaim this bomb and just plant in the smoke just in the nick of time. There it is, and Peter going to go make his way around the vents. Hiko.
He's heard him.
Looking to clutch this now. Out comes the AWP from Peter. Already showing some unbelievable shots, but that angle is very, very nice from Hiko. We're going to get another round here for iBUYPOWER. And they've actually found a lot of success in these splits. We saw it in the previous round win, but this time the approach onto ramp was much more successful.
I'm curious if they'll buy an AWP, because if they do, I don't think they can afford for their entire team. So indeed, it is going to be the scout instead for Peter. So the rest of his team can have a more solid defense. You can see the smoke grenades and other things starting to lack for the counter-terrorist side now. Only Peter and Hazed with defuse kits. Peter with no armor actually, saving $2,000 in the bank so he can get an AWP a bit later on. Actually, never mind that, he spent that money, but Does have a teammate with 3,000, so he'll still be covered when the time comes. Tarik first of all for the CT. Things starting not to look so rosy now for the CT side. You can see Hiko just throwing some fire there down towards ramp. Cutler going to be on the 48 HP after that as the push does come into the bomb, to the A bomb site.
They're doing a remarkable hold considering their situation and catching these guys as they move in with very nice setups indeed. AZK main does get finished off by hazed, and I actually really like the idea of the no armor on the scout, because in theory, one of the biggest things that's there for the scout is that, well, sorry, that the reason to buy armor is that when someone shoots you, you don't want to get aim punched. And with the scout, I mean, you shoot once and you're so mobile.
That is a very good point.
And you're often doing the jumping shots. So
you know, I've never even thought of that concept.
Yeah.
You're a genius, Dan.
So it's a really nice idea, actually.
Yeah, and that money that Cutler saved from the previous round will allow Peter to have the AWP. Let's see what the T's are planning. It looked like they were going to go quite aggressive towards A. Swag going to be up top, but he's only got a Glock. He is down onto main roof now, so he can be a bit closer to do more damage. But Peter's having none of it and sends him packing. That's going to be an early one-man advantage against this eco from iBUYPOWER. Again, a 4-round advantage here for MouseSpaz. Only 2 on the board so far for IBP, so somewhat minimal damage for MouseSpaz in terms of rounds.
iBUYPOWER again were really close. Like they had that early situation where they had their first buy round, where it was advantage them, where they could break MouseSpaz. They lost that round. We've just had that again. They won 2 in a row. They got MouseSpaz to a breaking point, and then they lost the round again. So now MouseSpaz building up that economy, and no free ones here for iBUYPOWER. No free ones to be found at all. And this could come back to bite them in the future if they're not as on top of things on their CT half as MouseSpaz have been.
You can see DaZeD is just holding this position in the hope that somebody pushes the door. Because he only has a pistol, his weapon will not be exposed. And if they do not very specifically check this angle,
he's even got
get a free kill.
The burst as well available. That used to be awesome in 1.6. Nothing as satisfying as
it used to be
burst
awesome in this
Glock
game until they
to the
nerfed
face.
it. Arguably OP.
I hate how the burst does nothing, but the Glock is generally a lot better than it was in 1.6 at least. So.
In fairness, I got a hell of a lot of kills when it was in burst mode on pistol rounds. I have some pretty crazy highlights. Never mind that. 7-2 to MouseSpaz, so far so good, but their CT half can still absolutely be ruined here by iBUYPOWER. They definitely need to get a hell of a lot more rounds on the board here. They're going to be a little bit nervous until they do. But again, they have historically been a fairly confident and good team on nuke, and they are showing that now. As you see, the CT rotation was attempted to go onto main roof, but missed the jump, unfortunately. So we should see a fast push here very shortly from the terrorist. Oh, Hiko going to shoot hazed down to 1 HP and then kill him straight afterwards. Bomb is down. Hiko, last man standing, got an M4, manages to reload. Versus 3 now. Could do some more damage here. Gets another frag. Is this going to be a clutch from Hiko? He's up against Peter and Cutler. Let's have a look at the positions. Never mind. Peter again just coming in. He has been so clutch for his team this weekend. Frag after frag. That was a big damage round for iBUYPOWER.
Yeah, they can't quite get over these breaking points here against MouseSpaz. They keep having these nice ideas, but a little bit just not closing in the right ways, not having the right strats in the right rounds. And we're going to see now that MouseSpaz are starting to run away with this. iBUYPOWER really need at least 2 more rounds. They really badly need that. Skadoodle going to go for the pick through Squeaky. He might just find it. Ooh, barely misses the shot. And that's a really big deal. Skadoodle won't get that shot again. They know that the AWP was just spotted there. They're going to give that respect, give it caution, and they're not going to peek that angle easily. Or they just keep it smoked. Peter, meanwhile, is going to take Skadoodle on that rotation to try to find a pick onto radio. We see onto ramp. We've seen so many times that they rely on Skadoodle, but this time it's going to be DaZeD stepping up, opening the map up here for his team. AZK going to go down there, not looking the right place, but there's the trade from Swag. Very nicely done, but still, man advantage for MouseSpaz. 3 versus 2. Let's have a look at the T positions at the moment. We've got DaZeD with the AWP looking through to... Oh, it doesn't get the shot through Squeaky. Going to be facing the... shoulders there, face first, and Hiko will get taken out back of the head. DaZeD is going to be raging about that shot. I think he should have had that one. Yeah, absolutely. And then they have a really big advantage in the round with him and Hiko in a 2-on-2. Now again, this is 2-9. This is a lot of rounds of failure for iBUYPOWER here, and it is again a map that is in the advantage of the CTs. But you have to wonder what the temperament is like at the moment on the iBUYPOWER team on the comms. You have to wonder if they're
keeping their cool heads. Obviously, you know, as expected, this is not an easy map for the terrorist side, but at the same time, you have to keep up your resolve if you want to get some more rounds on the board here. So the more rounds MouseSpaz get, the more confident they get. And you have to wonder about the feeling in the iBUYPOWER camp right now.
So they have a 2 flashes and a smoke. So once the pre-nades have dissipated here for MouseSpaz, we might just see this upper execute from iBUYPOWER with these nades. There is, of course, players all over upper here. We have Tarik there on the side itself. We do have another one. It is hazed on Dogwalk. And here it is. Push comes in. Flashes out. Or at least they're trying to. Not getting too far just yet. A lot of damage being done. There we go. Kills starting to come in here now for their team, as we do have a 3-on-2. The bomb does go down immediately lower, so that's a great result for them. Going to give them some more money in the bank. Can he do any more damage here? Typical weapon maybe. That's really nice, but they are going to get the defense here.
Oh!
Almost!
I thought he had it.
Yeah.
That would have been very, very sneaky.
Yeah, that would have been awesome. So, 10-2. The bomb just got planted for iBUYPOWER, and of course they have an insane bonus of money, so they got loads of cash right now. In comes the full buy, and this is going to feel like one of their best chances to take it again, because that AWP is in play for Skadoodle, and he may not get another chance to be AWPing here, so he's going to make it count.
Absolutely, let's have a look where Skadoodle is. Going to be heading towards ramp, instantly gets smoked off. No luck for Skadoodle this half.
It's okay though, he has a lot of time to move around, and we can try to move around to the lobby. I mean, outside is a little bit far away, but try to do something in the lobby here. We can see hazed facing from CT vent, Hiko trading some bullets there through the smoke.
You can see Hiko knows his angles there. Very nice shots through the smoke. Going to put hazed on 34 HP. 1 minute on the clock here for the T's. Haven't really advanced outside yet. Once again, we have FNS towards T red, so he's going to have a good angle to stop the T's. Can help his teammate Tarik, who's probably up against Catwalk, and it gives the CTs information as to where the T's have control and where they don't have control. Again, we've got more going outside. Ness not going to get any frags, but he's got the information. At least 2 people outside. Skadoodle finally getting some AWP shots off, taking down Cutler. Hiko's going to be stopped, so that's still control of the A site. Tarik's going to use that smoke to position himself into main. AZK looking to come around the corner. Let's see who gets the best of this. Both low on health. Tarik gets the first shot off. That's going to be 3 versus 3.
But this bomb plant is going to be pretty safe right now for Skadoodle. DaZeD got his back. And it's just 2 left now. Peter and Tarik remaining. Got to go for this, and Skadoodle to shut down Peter. So, well, I guess Tarik might as well save him. I mean, he's not going to get much done here, so iBUYPOWER taking round 3. It's going to feel good, but if they can get that 10-5, they're going to feel so strong at winning the next half. And of course, against a team like MouseSpaz, who obviously have like such good individual skill, you can always be worried about them just magically winning a round, just magically getting the frags. But wow, DaZeD will hunt down Tarik, remove that weapon. Not a big deal though. Of course, you can see there's loads of bank here on MouseSpaz, so that's okay.
Yeah, but well, there won't be loads of bank left after this round, as 2 players are going to have to drop for Tarik and hazed. So things starting to get a bit lean as we go into the second last round on the first half. MouseSpaz again doing excellent work here. iBUYPOWER only with 3 rounds on the board. Very stark difference to what we saw in Cash. This is, however, a lopsided map for the CT, so to be expected.
They're not going to go to main there. That's almost disappointing. I wanted to see Skadoodle make a sick opening kill here. Just because that's awesome to see, but they've been good at denying him, haven't they?
They absolutely have, and we had a barrage of nades go into the A sites. Looks like Swag's in an interesting position. He is going to get taken out though, and there was a trade frag there if needed. Cutler and FNS coming together to take him out. See where the other teams are at the moment. Going to be heading towards ramp. Cutler smoked off. Skadoodle looking for penetration kills. Is going to find the slightest corner to get the penetration kill on his face. FNS getting the trade frag there, taking out Hiko. So 2-man advantage for MouseSpaz. Let's have a look at the remaining players for iBUYPOWER. You can see DaZeD on ramp, heading into trouble as there are 2 CTs to contest this push. Looks like Skadoodle is in radio for the time being. DaZeD, unbeknownst to him, has alerted the CTs to his position. He is getting flanked now by FNS. See if he can get the shot. Skadoodle getting taken out by hazed in the meantime. And that's going to be yet another round on the board for MouseSpaz. Looking really, really good. 3 rounds if iBUYPOWER can't get this last round. This is, even if they win the pistol, they are going to be not in a good place at all. Only 4 rounds would be required for MouseSpaz to take this map, bring it to 2-2.
DaZeD the man on the AWP here, and he's got a really good spawn into radio, but
that smoke
they
has
denied.
just shut him down. And that push was really important for him because Hiko, AZK have only got pistols. He needed to get that fast frag in to kind of balance out the advantage here, but the smoke just came in too fast, and that's going to slow him down a lot.
I still feel like DaZeD is the man to watch here to see if he can actually pull this one off. As you said, finding an opening here is so crucial, and you can look to your AWPer into ramp to find that, as CTs often peer in to see if they can maybe get some information. But yeah, Skadoodle behind DaZeD to maybe refrag if DaZeD fails here, and there it is. Get it onto FNS as they open up ramp a little bit. Peter now under assault outside as well, so iBUYPOWER actually working into some position here. This is great work for them. Really nice opening to the round. They've got options now.
Cutler just going to sit in the site for the time being. Not really sure as to what's safe, what isn't safe. So need to watch Skadoodle going some wallbangs into heaven, but not going to find anybody there just yet. Hazed also holding down the long area with eyes towards Secret. That flashbang is going to hit AZK though. Going to give them.
Oh, they've got the bomb. Hiko, can he save it? Does barely save it, but 2 on 3. And things are looking pretty interesting now that Tarik is locking down the vents. Hiko exposed in the middle of the site. MouseSpaz 12-3. That looks so good for iBUYPOWER. They were looking at this split for the lower site. They had ramp. They had all of outside. Where did it go wrong? I mean,
look how sharp MouseSpaz are as well. You saw Tarik. He got the frag in vents there. Looked onto site and immediately just went straight with his crosshair to his teammate. He's just ready. He's on edge, but he's ready to eliminate anything that moves. 12-3 to MouseSpaz. Let's have a look at the kill board. Nobody with 10 kills or more for iBUYPOWER. FNS currently top fragging by a reasonable way for the CT team.
FNS played Secret quite a lot as well in this match for them, and he did a really good job there, actually pressuring outside and getting the frags when they were distracted with the MouseSpaz AWPer. So FNS doing a great job on support in this match, and the frags really showing that.
We could be going to a 5th map here. I'm quite curious as to the discussion on HLTV Reddit while they're watching this, but we can have a look at that during the break. Has the knife been claimed? It has indeed been claimed. Good. We're having some more consistency with people actually claiming prizes these days.
That's good.
That's great. So we should be starting here shortly. I'm sure the teams are just having a quick discussion between them before readying up. Of course, this is going to be a huge pistol round. If iBUYPOWER don't win this pistol, they are going to be up a certain creek and no paddle to be found. Again, if you're just joining us, it is 2-1 to iBUYPOWER, as you can see in the top left of your screen. This is the G2A.com December Cup Grand Final for North America.
All right, big moment here for iBUYPOWER. If they lose this, it goes to season. Actually, how good are MouseSpaz on season? We actually know that iBUYPOWER can play season quite well. We know that Hiko doesn't like season. He likes Cobb over season. But iBUYPOWER can play it really well. He likes
Cobb over new season, which is the one that will be played.
All right, well, let's see if iBUYPOWER can hold on longer. IBP need to make sure that they play with every last bit of focus in this round.
You could see stark contrast to MouseSpaz's CT side, where they had 4 armors and 1 kit. We have 2 armors and 1 kit. And a 5-7, a few nades here for the CT side. Excellent flashbangs there from MouseSpaz as they take the site. 2 people in heaven. Swag's going to go down. Skadoodle is close behind him. He's got 2 people aiming at him at the moment. He's going to go down as well. And DaZeD reveals himself just untimely as... Oh, that tap. Nice. 2 versus 3. They're getting back into this, but the crossfire is just too real by the vent. DaZeD, last man standing. He goes down as well. iBUYPOWER are in a very difficult position. I think we can expect a force buy from them now. Things looking tough, but that was a nice push there. Kind of reminded me of Dat's push yesterday.
I think they'll just save fully here and then force by the next round, and that's my prediction at least. But the FAMAS, sorry, they went for it. They went for the full investment. All right.
They're all in.
Good luck. Good luck to them.
All the chips have crossed the line here for iBUYPOWER. Let's see what the cards will deal. We've got 4 people outside for MouseSpaz. They're looking to avoid these close range shots and abuse the range of their rifles. We can see the rotation already. CT starting to move downstairs. AZK and Swag into the B bomb site already. Hiko going to be facing some aggression from main as Swag admires his gun covered in iBUYPOWER stickers in Toxic. So things are going to slow down now as MouseSpaz just sit on their map control, make sure they don't get flanked by any of these unruly CTs.
None of them have received any damage. Meanwhile, all of iBUYPOWER, apart from AZK, have had a significant damage.
If they double boost, then they could go all the way into heaven here. Let's have a look at this. FNS. This is going to be interesting. What a stupid view. Oh, we've been seen by Skadoodle, but he gets
3 HP.
Look at it. Like, is it a stack on 8? Got to be careful now. He doesn't want to enter on his own.
Oh, no way. They're getting loads of frags. This is kind of crazy. It's like iBUYPOWER take the lead in players, but not for long. Surely, as it does even up eventually. Hey, it's a good reaction.
Was a massive frag there. Makes
Swag.
it 2v1. Swag's position unknown.
He can still save this actually for them. And there is actually going to be guns lying around all over the place up the ladder. And if hazed doesn't notice his position in time. hazed did. hazed noticed his position in time.
Now, what do iBUYPOWER do? Do they force again? Are we going to see Novas? Are we going to see big pump?
I don't know, man. But yeah, it's pretty rough. I would like to have seen them save and then get go for FAMASs and stuff, but
we got a 5-7, and that's about it.
I think MouseSpaz were the team that did that in the previous game. Or was it Talk? It was Talk actually. Talk that was favoring plays like that. I think it's a nice one. But either way, gonna go for the stack onto ramp, and this is kind of cool because if 1 or 2 players tries to actually peek in there to try to get a pick or see what's going on, they should or could very well get a quick kill and then be able to convert into some weapons that they can then play the rest of the round with. But MouseSpaz are staying really far back and they're sticking together as well.
This is one thing that Threat taught me actually. With regards to ecos on nuke, you position yourself in lobby in a place where you can retreat if you do get rushed by multiple people. So FNS has lots of space to do that should the CTs just start bombing into the lobby area. So something to be aware of when you're playing your own matches, guys. And
if you go past this area, you can get really in trouble. Yeah. Yeah, that's a very good point. Yeah, I also learned that from Threat.
Shout out to Threat.
Threat teaches much. Okay. So MouseSpaz slowly making the move on the map now as the time is running out. I yet to be found, but there's lots of players scattered around the site.
When will they realize it's a stack though? Are they just going to keep pushing into the site? Oh, goes for the knife!
Ooh,
yeah, they've realized they're going to rotate into A.
Time is a problem. 15 seconds to get the bomb down now. So that's going to be one player who's occupied by planting the bomb. So it's a good time for an attack to be made, but hazed can take the frag onto AZK. iBUYPOWER largely had a position to react quickly enough.
They haven't picked up the gun that was taken out either.
Wow, that's a good long-range battle there for Hiko. Does get the gun, but not before the nade is going to take him out. So 14-3, or 15-3 rather. Match point here for MouseSpaz.
Got to be careful pushing like that when you have a numbers advantage and the bomb down, because that was expensive for them. Look, Tarik, $100 in the bank. So got to be careful with things like this. But it is match point, and quite a lot of them. It looks like we are going to a 5th map, people. Unless iBUYPOWER pull out the comeback off the century. They do have the buy for the last round here. Let's see how it goes.
Two frags opening up here from iBUYPOWER as MouseSpaz make their way back in, but reasserting their dominance with those AKs onto the upper site before falling back as they are really kind of in a weak position. And we're going to see them getting cleaned up here, there, and everywhere. AZK with a quick double to end it, and they're going to pick up another round. This is, for those of you new to Counter-Strike, actually doable from iBUYPOWER. I have seen this done many times.
Yes, it is definitely doable. And this is why the small edges, like Hiko being in main with a 5-7, 3 people being on the A bomb site with the bomb planted and 1 person pushing on their own to try and take him out. That's why those kind of ideas are not wise, because again, that can be the difference between buying or saving and giving iBUYPOWER an extra round and extra money as well. And that's where the snowball can turn into an avalanche, but we'll see if it does. And
this is actually another reason why Nuke is one of the easiest maps to get complacent on when you're on CT, because it's like, oh, every round feels easy. But then maybe you give away 2 that you shouldn't, and all of a sudden they have like 5 or 6 rounds. No, you like really need to make sure they don't get more than 3 to actually be comfortable there and do your job well. So you could always make sure you're never complacent as CT on this map, because you need every single round because of huge comebacks that are possible when the other team plays CT. It's such a big importance to never be complacent.
Absolutely. All these players from iBUYPOWER have a lot of pressure on their shoulders, but they will be used to it. They've all been in these positions before. They are seasoned. No pun intended.
I don't believe you.
Cutler getting a nice lead in a strong position on the B bomb site. Swag taking down the bomb. That's going to be another cleanup round for iBUYPOWER. Could be could have been more expensive. Not too bad considering. Saving 3 guns. Got 2 AKs as well, which is really important. Will give them a slight advantage over the M4s, of course. Only 1 tap to the head, regardless of helmets.
Okay, so no AWP or anything like that for iBUYPOWER just yet. And MouseSpaz, they've got so many rounds to play with. They can replay the war of attrition against iBUYPOWER if they want. Run into them by every round if they really want to. That's a possible strategy here. There's some rounds to play with. Just constantly wear down their economy until they've got nothing. You can try that approach, or you can just try to use your strat. You've got some good rounds that you've prepared. It's you can use them. You only need 1 round. That's what you're playing for. You're not thinking about economy really all that much.
Yeah, they are, but they are still in a situation where they can keep iBUYPOWER caught, even if they lose the round.
Yeah.
They keep making iBUYPOWER have to rebuy, and that can also help them long term.
So MouseSpaz already going down finesse. We have Hiko a little bit low, but the rest of his teammates fully healthed up. Starting to get low on grenades, but they still got a fair few. You can see a little bit of flash work there. But MouseSpaz, they're looking for CTs to push, but they're just not giving in. They're not going to give anything. We do have Cutler moving outside, though, going down secret. And there's lots of options for him there to either push long and just hold back. And then, but if he does that, his team have to bust through here. They've got to get this position. But look at this. AZK is going to be moving down to the lower site, and they're going to play nice crossfires. Cutler's really important now on that flank. Look at this setup, it's very strong. In they go, Cutler coming in from the back. Here it is, does get the flank kill, but his teammates are already dead. There's a second frag found by Cutler. One to the close position on the vents. It is Hiko. Cutler going back up the vents. Trying to find himself a safe spot to pass the remaining time here. So his team was a little bit too slow there, but the idea was nice.
Yeah, but the important thing is, as we just mentioned, he did a lot of economical damage. 3 guns having to be bought for the CT team. They're going to use that as an excuse to upgrade Skadoodle to the AWP as well. So let's see where he is going to go. And let's also keep an eye on Cutler as well. He's going to be the man who needs to open things up here. Looks like there's going to be a challenge outside. Who's coming in for Skadoodle? Ooh, that nade could be juicy. Let's have a look at the live. Wow, all of 4 HP.
How did I do only 4 health? I don't know. Looked pretty perfect to me.
Such is life.
Nades in this game.
That is a very aggressive smoke through.
Here we go. They're all going to run out there, sacrifice themselves to Cutler. Or alternatively, Cutler could be the point man with the AK, try to get the insta headshot, which will also be very, very viable. Or you can guarantee the kill by suiciding a couple of friends first. I think I like the idea where you actually rely on the first guy to get the frag with the AK, but they're going to go for the sacrifice method. So it looks like it's going to work out. They only lose 1 initially as they make their way through.
Ooh, escapes with 5 HP, does Skadoodle.
So again, as James pointed out, as we repeat, economic damage here is king. They remove a couple more weapons. Even if they win the round, they should be playing with Famises on 1 or 2 players. So Cutler on a mission. to get some kills.
He's got 20 seconds. He wants to get 2-3 kills here. There's the first one.
It's good work.
To rotate, but you can see he goes in and out.
Oh, what? Hiko just killed Skadoodle, who was on 5 health. And now Cutler's going to go up the ladder, and he's got 10 seconds. He might find himself a headshot onto this player below. No, he does get impaled by those bullets, and, well, doesn't really make sense, but whatever. There's a few players going down there, and definitely it's a little bit annoying here.
Not seeing the FAMASs just yet from the counter-terrorist side, but again, the money
Look at the
still
nades,
being
though.
kept low. All MouseSpaz need to do is succeed once.
Yeah, I guess no nades for Skadoodle is kind of okay, but AZK not having nades is a little bit depressing.
He is playing ramp as well.
They have a collected amount of, well, collectively they have 3 flashes. That kind of sucks here for the CTs.
Skadoodle going to be rendered useless for a while unless he connects with hazed, who is down to 40 HP. And it's going to be Hiko taking out hazed with that grenade.
Ooh, DaZeD coming into play on Secret. Does pick up a kill. So we do have a 4-3 now. MouseSpaz making their way down lower. And let's see how their chances are here. We do have pieces down below as well, and moving amongst the smoke. Cutler in the open. This win is 1-on-1 against Swag. That's a really important frag there. AZK going to rejoin them, and they're going to hear all the stepping here now. But look at this, they're catching them off guard. Great team play coming in, and MouseSpaz will fall, and that's another round for iBUYPOWER.
Do they eco or do they force? If they force, they can keep the iBUYPOWER.
Oh, they got to force it up.
If they eco, they never get an AWP. I don't know how much that would help them in this situation.
Just go for it, yeah.
Yeah, you can see Tarik is going the conservative route. Again, he does want that AWP. He is dying to get an AWP into his hands. So he's going to keep 1300 in the bank, just roll with the Tech 9, hopefully pick up a weapon later on in this round.
Yep.
Swag going to really quickly get into position on the A site. Very, very nice movement there by Swag.
Okay, then we have ourselves MouseSpaz smoking off outside the wall smokes again. 2 smokes. Very easy to learn those ones. And we're going to have MouseSpaz once again going down lower with at least 1 player. Cutler can really make the round for his team. Gets the jewel, but he doesn't. Swag
He's aiming beyond the corner.
Going to defend. And so now his teammates are left in lobby, and it's unfortunate because no pressure is there on the kind of long, lower and venting area now. So that's not going to remove any iBUYPOWER players. They're just going to go in for this now into Skadoodle's AWP. That's not really what you want, but without any other options, it's going to have to do. They can't get the return frag either. 3 players left for MouseSpaz. Less and less options. Even
though they have a 7-round lead at the moment, I'm getting kind of worried for them because I don't see how they can open up this round right now. Well, I mean this match.
Yeah, I mean they have to go down, but the thing is that the CTs abandoned ramp. It's not like they won ramp by getting kills. No, they abandoned it. So they have setups here on the lower site. So they're going to have to run into these setups. AZK's in with a frag. They smoked off window, which is nice, but it's going to be AZK working this lower position to a very, very strong effect. And DaZeD coming in from vents. So they're playing into the hands of iBUYPOWER in these situations. So MouseSpaz yet to find a way in, as you said.
Yeah, and now things are starting to get problematic for MouseSpaz as iBUYPOWER begin to build their money. So even if they don't lose the round and lose a few players, they're going to be able to just fall by now. We've got full nades finally coming out for the CT team. 2 Molotovs, a number of smokes. They're going to be looking happier than before now. They have the tools to do what they need to do. We've got Cutler looking for that scout kill at the moment. We have big presence from iBUYPOWER outside. DaZeD joining the fray. Tap, tap, tap. Tech 9's coming in to try and do some damage. Skadoodle looking. Skadoodle will find, and again through the box. Nothing can stop this man. This is the Skadoodle that we fear. Nice cleanup from the CTs. Nobody lost.
Sometimes Skadoodle just like puts on the blindfold and just feels like the force, feels the presence of those
like water.
Angry teeth. And just plants the shots exactly.
Now we have Tarik with the AWP. This is what he's been waiting for. This is his moment. He's coming through the sliding doors, through the smoke. He's got his glam dress on, and he wants to find those frags. He's going to go for the boost spot. Nades coming out for both teams here. This is a very important round for MouseSpaz. Very important.
lose Peter immediately. Skadoodle's starting to feel himself, able to pick up a kill there, backing behind the smoke. This is really nice. Being able to escape with a kill like that, it's almost outrageous as far as MouseSpaz are concerned. But now, again, they're kind of going back down and just falling back, falling back. This is something you can do on Nuke, which is very effective. And just giving up outside. Outside can be messy. And they have lost Skadoodle finally. Quite go outside and ooh, Finesse now getting the kill on AZK. Things are starting to get a little bit worrying for iBUYPOWER here. MouseSpaz in advantage. It's been a while since we saw this.
The CTs have positioned themselves to go for really quick rotates, but they will be lacking information at the same time because there's only so much they can see from these positions. They are banking on potential A push here with Swag holding down Secret. He is going to get the first frag. He's got 2 more to find. Cutler and Tarik. He's going to retreat and get onto the site. Pop out again, surprise, but Cutler gets the frag. We've got a flank here from DaZeD. Those are 2 massive frags. The bomb is down all of a sudden. Only down to hazed versus 2. DaZeD, 20 HP, 13 seconds on the clock. I don't see how he can do this.
This is not doable indeed for hazed. It is over in this round. And that was all Swag. That was all Swag. He gets the first quick pick. He gets the delay. Ooh, nice little nade there, popping DaZeD. But yeah, Swag, man, he saved that round. He hands down saved that round. Someone high-five that man.
It's getting closer and closer, people. iBUYPOWER started a hell of a lot down in terms of rounds. You can see they have won 8 rounds so far. On the second half, they are 4 rounds behind MouseSpaz. The AWP coming out for Peter this time. And that smoke is going to smoke Skadoodle off, but that just leaves him with 1 place to aim at, and he will take down Peter immediately. You'll see Tarik picks up the smoke straight away. So that smoke is like a double-edged sword. They stop Skadoodle from seeing most of the exposed areas, but then he only has 1 place to aim at. They go to that place, and then there we go. There's a free kill.
But like I said, you know, in Europe at least, everyone uses that as a jump spot. So all AWPers aim there anyway, and Skadoodle gets another on the reposition, and another one. He's starting to run away with this in this round at least, and that should have shut this one down. Cutler and hazed are going to be without anything now. What do? They haven't... Well, actually...
It must be the
Cutler's outside.
Is it a CT smoking that spot or the T? It would make more sense if it was the CTs.
Nice frag onto DaZeD. Let's see what they can actually pull together here. Cutler going to make his way into upper. He has his teammate with him on Squeaky. This could work. At least...
Time is running out, though.
To get some kills. Cutler finds the frag. Oh, actually he doesn't. How does he not get that? 13 health on Hiko. I thought for sure he had that one. Prematurely calling it. But another round for iBUYPOWER. Skadoodle single-handedly owning them all in that round. So
people going to start biting their nails now.
Yep.
We still have the MouseSpaz side top fragging. More Tech 9s coming out here. We're going to see some more tap, tap, tap. But
if iBUYPOWER do this now, that's twice they've done this in this series. Like, come back a ridiculous deficit.
Yeah.
To bring it to an overtime.
All MouseSpaz need is 1 round. That's all they need. But again, you must stop Skadoodle.
And the problem is that they're going to start getting increasingly frustrated with the fact, and now starting to get worried as well on top of that. So hopefully they're keeping control of their morale, of their mental state here. Nice frags here. Are they going to do it in the most unusual ways with